Okay, so I just turned 30, April 7th this year, 2025. And here are 3 things that I wish I knew early 20s or even younger than that, honestly. And the first thing that I would tell my younger self is relax. Relax. Oh my god. Like, I feel like late teens, early 20s, I spent a lot of those years worrying or stressing about my purpose. Like, that was really one of the major things. It was just the thing of like, oh, why is my purpose? And it was just like a very big focus on finding that out and living that out. But now what I've learned, because I can say for me to know like, okay, this Christian is actually your purpose, very recent years, 2 years ago, something like that. Like, I was doing videos but I wasn't sure, but for it to be confirmed by God, that really happened. I would say I think it was like maybe 2 years ago. A lot of my early 20s, a lot of my late teens, I was so fixated on that, and whatever I was kind of like involving myself in, I would just often feel unsatisfied. I was just kind of like, oh, what is going on? And now looking back, I would have just say like, just relax. Like, whatever job you have, girl, just do it, put your heart into it, get the job done, just do it, be happy. If you're in school, I would just study, prepare for your exams, do well in school, and that's it, that's all. The whole thing of people can discover their purpose very early from like a young age, but for some people it comes in a lot later. Like, Jesus started his ministry when he was 30, Joseph went to the palace when he was 30, Moses, his purpose started when he was literally 80 years old, right? So there was no need for me to be so stressed about like, what is my purpose, what is my purpose? Instead, I would have chosen to focus more on being curious, like whatever things I'm curious about to try out, just trying out those things, figuring it out as I go, but not worrying, more like just doing. And then actually that brings me to the second point, and that is clarity comes from engagement and not thought. And what do I mean? This is when you are just being stuck in analysis paralysis. So let's say you want to start a business, so let's say start even a YouTube channel or a podcast or whatever it is, and it's a lot of months, some people years, just thinking, planning, researching, and actually not getting started. Even with this YouTube channel, starting it took months even I think even years. And then even when I did that, it was not even taking it serious as I should, of which I wish I did. But anyways, I can look back at different jobs that I had. It's only when I actually ended up working in that job that's when I realized, oh, this is not for me. But actually that came from me working that job. So I would say like to anyone, especially like if early 20s, even late teens, I would say, and you're just trying, to like figure out your purpose, figure out your passion, what am I here to do? Or you have an idea of what you need to do, but you're not getting started, just get started, just do it. Because you will start, you will learn lessons, find out, okay, this is not for me. It's better that way than you not starting at all. Better than you just being stuck in that analysis paralysis. And then the third thing I wish I knew, I would tell to my younger self, I would say, be afraid and do it anyway. Literally. I find like the biggest things in life actually comes from discomfort. So be comfortable with being very uncomfortable. What I mean by that is, let's say starting a podcast or starting a YouTube channel or even public speaking or any of those things we can call them that you want to do, it will come with a lot of fear. Because if you're not feeling afraid, maybe you should even be involved in that thing. But for the most part, I find when people are choosing to step out and step out in faith, step out and begin to live their purpose, step out and doing that thing that God is asking them to do, a lot of times it will come with a lot of fear. And what I would say to you, if you're still in there, stuck in that moment, as scary as you're feeling, as afraid as you're feeling, just know that that is normal for you to feel that way. And that does not mean that you should not do that thing. That doesn't mean you should not get involved in that thing. But rather, even as afraid as you are, still go ahead and start. You can do it little steps or baby steps, whatever, but no matter what, keep moving forward. Take action and begin. Those, I feel like, are some of the lessons that I learned in my 20s or even late teens. I hope you really enjoyed. If you're in the 30s club like me or even older, please share a lesson that you have learned in your early 20s that you want to share to the babes who are perhaps in their early 20s or in their late teens. Please, I would love to know. So please share it in the comment and then hit the subscribe button, and then we're good. Thank you so much for watching this video today, and I'll see you next week. Bye.